Also taking place today in Beijing was the opening of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference, or the CPPCC. This advisory body does not have lawmaking power, but it does provide proposals and feedback to lawmakers who do. CNA's Tan Yuguan tells us more.
The Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference began like clockwork at the Great Hall of the People next to Tiananmen Square in Beijing this afternoon. Over 2,000 delegates from all walks of life began streaming in at around 2 p.m. The main event kicked off as planned at 3 p.m. Chairman of the CPPCC, Wang Huning, delivered a report on the work of the Standing Committee of the CPPCC National Committee, with delegates turning the pages of his scripted remarks almost in unison. While the CPPCC does not have lawmaking powers, that's not to say the body does not serve a critical function. It creates a platform where delegates from across the country come together to discuss national policies. Their suggestions and proposals serve as a pool of ideas in which the central government and local governments alike can draw on. Mr. Wang took stock of their contributions for the past year.
1年来，全国政协传达学习贯彻习近平总书记最新重要讲话和重要指示精神221次，举办各类协商议政活动85场次，开展视察考察调研活动99项，覆盖31个省区市，263个市州门，452个县市区旗，收到提案6019件，立案5091件。 办复率90.9%。
Of course, all of these items were in line with the general directive of the party leadership. In fact, Xi Jinping's thought, Xi Jinping's leadership, as well as the Communist Party's leadership were emphasized multiple times. The name Xi Jinping was mentioned a total of 29 times in a speech of just under 32 minutes. Ideological training was also stressed.
中国共产党的领导是人民政协事业发展进步的根本保证。我们要深刻认识，中国共产党对于人民政协的领导是全面的、具体的，始终在政治立场、政治方向、政治原则、政治道路上，同以习近平同志为核心的中共中央保持高度一致。
Wang Huning ended his speech with a call for delegates to widely gather the people's consensus, wisdom, and strength for the service of Chinese-style modernization. Tan Yuguan, CNA, Beijing.